Misses the deep three-point attempt. Pritchard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And here's Curry for three. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Down low. Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Santos. Outside Moody. Outside Butler. Let's go with a three. And Curry is good for 3. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, B.A. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Green. Curry with it. Checked by Murray. The quick look, no good that time.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Here's Jokic. Great. Start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Melton with the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Nuggets trail by 4. Hardaway into the lane. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hardaway Jr. cleared for liftoff. Wow.
40 seconds left in the opening quarter. Out to Horford. Outside Payton. Pass to Melton. Shoots over Brown. Melton misses. And here's Denver. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And a deep three from Curry. Oh, no way! Oh, wow!
Good for him. What a shot.
Here's Watson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point.
Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer!
Wow.
18.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
24.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
From deep, and the Warriors
three.
For three.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Back to Brown. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Pass to Valanciunas. Fires for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right from long range.
Did you see where he shot that from?
How about that?
Okay, what was that? I have no clue how he hit it.
Hardaway. And it's blocked by Butler.
An outstanding defender.
Oh, from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
Now Murray. Pass to Watson. Kick out to Brown. Back to Watson. It's stolen by Curry. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Oh, he made it! It's good! It is good!
That just
He
happened.
somehow made it!
That just happened.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Butler on the wing. From deep three-point range. And the Warriors with another three.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's Brown. And right away, they've matched it with a three-pointer of their own. Brown's got 5 now.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
1:51 left in the first half. The three from Curry.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The three from Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Murray is doubled. Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Green, a screen. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 20. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, Jokic with the block. To the middle. Here's Brown. Banked it in off the glass. He has 7.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer.
For three.
Curry's got 55.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The three from Curry. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
The Warriors pull it in. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. From deep, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Curry's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here's Butler outside. Nuggets trail by 12. To the inside. Denver moving it around. For 3, Gordon. And again, Denver with a 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Pass to Brown. Gordon outside to the paint. Here's Johnson. Count it. Johnson's got 7.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Santos. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. From the arc. Drains the triple. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Back to Curry. "35 seconds left in the third." They set the pick. 6 to shoot. The putback. Pass to Santos. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Santos has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here's Murray. Pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to
The Warriors, 73.
with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 7. Pass to Valanciunas. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
And here's Denver to the inside. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Watson. Again, Denver scores.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Warriors lead by 3. To the right side. Outside Curry. A deep 3. Rebounded by Denver. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Moody from outside. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
They double-team Curry. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Now here's Butler. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Moody. Pass to Santos. Another 3 for Golden State.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Brown fires. Money from 3.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Jokic to tie it up. Old Green rips down the board. Stephen Curry. The 3 ball is down.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Oh, Murray blowing the top off.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Butler. He's off from 3.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Here's Jokic. Now Murray. Jokic, the screen. Yes! Using that window!
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Curry fires! Oh, missed on the tray. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Moody. Brown fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Curry. Four on the clock. And there's the screen. And Curry with the answer.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Murray. Screen by Gordon. Butler with a steal. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is
We going to Carbone. I got a ball of flows, standing in Martin Rose. They couldn't unit 10 days, man, them on Woolworth Road.
Backhands on, got rid of that worker. It's me that's rowing this boat, no I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nigel boy, I was trying to rap, yeah, in the low like Hunter's doing no. And when cash converter said if you come with the cash out, said if you come with the cash I'll serve you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a beard and the case was. Can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could've tried turning him to a beef was frying, he bun that burger. But don't get twisted, even though that I rap, I'm still trying to trade in towns like New York Knicks did. Still gonna put on big bits and I still got no love for the piglets. And you know that I come from Toxteth, the way that I rock is a little bit different. And there's no point trying to blend in cause it looks like I play for the Detroit Pistons. But from a kid I've been chasing a bag, man, picked up a box in the alley like Liston. I've been like Leon Edwards, done Usman back when he so-called got him. Now the front of the whip need fixing cause he had a till I tick them. Then it is what it is now, staying consistent. Back to the biz now, I was in a system. Now I'm on the M-way doing them trips now. And not on me thinking I'm lit now, but I've been lit from a kid. Them still when I look out, thinks I'm gone cause she saw me with gigs now. Up in the bits now, moving diligent. Something I didn't even know was innocent. Like some with ice, that summertime nights got everyone billing them. All of the bad ones in and out gym again. Maxi dress, see the back just jiggling. Don't know why, try act like say he's a stand-up guy when he's more Gilligan. But you ain't patting like that. Some actors ain't savage like that. What's happening? Man, they're just capping on tracks. Embarrassing, I ain't a fan of their raps. Following, but they ain't adding them back. Face week, fresh home out. Adapt up quick and I'm patting up fast. Better watch what you say when you're chatting with cats. Backhands on, got rid of that worker. It's me that's rowing this boat. No, I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nigel boy, I was trying to rap, yeah, in the low like Hunters doing no. And when cash converter said if you come with the cash out, said if you come with the cash I'll serve you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a beard and the case was. You can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could've tried turning him to a beef was frying, he bun that burger.
To influence, I turn your castle into a ruins. Till of the season in the Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul? Yeah. This track ought to wake them up, call it Folgers. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. Me llama dos cadenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the cane course. End up in different spots, had the same choice. Soon as I plant a seed, I pray the rain moist. Soon as I left, I knew addition, gave the game pause. You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a cup of extra, sold a half a bird with the moisture. Tryna dodge in them Ford Taurus. But Metro time with my Lord. I bought the ASC McLaren, rockin' all velour. Buck your head cocked to the side, I'm a connoisseur. How you broke his, but outside chasing. I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. This the flow they been waiting on. I got an 80 on. Why you kissing to that you be hating on? Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do, but just make more. Real go make sure it's fam good. Real never quit, even when it's slow. Oh, you thought them was some canned goods. Bust them open, then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, count $250,000 on the floor.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Life can be beautiful.
All right, brothers and sisters,